Hey there, my name is Chuck, and I help marketing agencies to launch their own software products in as little as 24 hours. So, if you're a marketing agency with e commerce clients and you've ever struggled with things like churn, client acquisition, low LTV, then I think you're going to get some value out of this video because in the next 8 minutes or so, I'm going to show you how to launch your own revenue generating client portal without building software, without hiring developers, and without duct taping different tools together. And I'm going to show you exactly how real agencies are getting real results, like Precise Digital, who doubled their client base, or DashClicks, who did over $5 million in revenue, or Von Mac, who grew 39% year over year and had serious retention gains. Now, you might be wondering, and a reasonable question is, why did these agencies succeed? Well, I think the answer is simple. They grew because they helped their clients to grow using software. So we're not just talking about a generic client portal where clients get updates from you. We're talking about a powerful SEO and analytics dashboard that becomes a part of your client's daily routines and actually helps them grow their business, which you then get the credit for. So we first used this tool internally on 6 of our own e-commerce brands. Then we released it to over 1,200 e-commerce brand operators who used it to produce results like Vogue and Vibes, who grew over 1,400% in revenue year over year, Spidey Face, who did over $2.5 million in sales last year. And now you can actually launch this tool as your own product at your agency so that brands can use these powerful features to grow their business, but on your website and with your branding. So, what are we really talking about here? Well, first of all, what is it not? It's not just a reporting process. It's not just some new tool that you need to master. It's not another SaaS subscription that's going to drain your budget. It is a turnkey, white label reporting engine that you can roll out in less than 24 hours and actually start earning revenue from. It's kind of like having Triple Whale or Polar Analytics or Glue, but you get to launch that as your own product. Now, if you can imagine, this adds instant revenue uplift, creates a more professional image at your firm, and makes client retention so much easier. More about that in just a minute. The best part about this is that you don't need to hire developers to do this. You don't need to vibe code it yourself. You actually don't even need to invest a single dollar upfront. All you need is a few minutes to book a call with somebody from our team, and you're going to start seeing results very quickly. If this sounds interesting, I hope to just click the link somewhere near the video to book a call. But I want to give you some more context now because even if you don't work with us, and I acknowledge that we're not a fit for everybody, at least by viewing this video, I want you to understand why this is so important, and hopefully you can learn something from this video that actually helps you to grow your business in the process. So quick background on me is that I spent about 10 years working as a tech consultant for enterprise level clients doing things like workflow automation software implementations. About as fun as it sounded. So in my spare time, I started 6 e-commerce brands, which, some of which failed spectacularly and some of which did reasonably well. But through that process, I got tired of just logging into like 6 Shopify stores, a bunch of Amazon accounts, all the advertising platforms and other tools that I used to manage those businesses. And I had this idea for a consolidated e-commerce dashboard. So I developed Boardroom. And like I said, we served over 1,200 brands with that product and just started offering it on a white label basis. So you're kind of seeing this early in the process, which is great. Now, why do I tell you this? The point is not to brag about my background. The point is to share some lessons that I learned along the way. So from my days serving those Fortune 500 consulting clients, one thing that I noticed is that all of those clients, every single one of them, shell out hundreds of thousands of dollars every single year for management level dashboards. Now, these dashboard vendors are sticky. They get entrenched at these companies and they're there for years, no churn. So then from running those e-commerce brands that I mentioned and working with marketing agencies along the way, I learned that data management is chaos and management dashboards rarely exist in the e-com space. Instead, people are working from PDFs, spreadsheets, email reports, etc. And as a result, vendors have tons of issues, including marketing agencies, with churn, client stickiness, acquisition, LTV, all of that. So my aha moment was this: agencies should offer their e-commerce clients enterprise level management dashboards so they can become as sticky as those Fortune 500 level software companies. Okay, so hopefully you see the opportunity there. But how can you actually put this into place? And like I said, I want to try to add value here. So there are really three different ways that you can make this happen. Number one is to do it yourself, to build a tool on your own. And this is, a great process. This is what we do. The pros, of course, is that primarily that you get to build it however you want, right? Of course, there are some downsides to this, especially if you're looking to get started quickly. It's expensive, it's complex, it's sort of a never ending project. Software tool is never really done. But if this is something you're interested in, reach out to us. I'm happy to offer some advice and consulting for free. This is what we do every single day. So option two, if you don't want to build your own software platform from scratch, is what I call the duct tape method, or kind of compiling different tools here and there and just taping them together to create a reporting process for your clients. This might be free. Some people use Looker Studio for this, which is a cool tool, but this comes with some significant downsides. There are often data inconsistencies and a lag time between when like a sale happens and when it appears in the dashboard. Clients still have to log into multiple third-party tools in order to get their reports. And as a result, there's no brand control, right? They're not logging into your website and seeing your logo when they access those reports. So this is not really something you can justify charging your clients for access. And that's the major downside here. The third option is a white label platform like Boardroom. We're not the only ones, but this is an option that is fast to implement, really scalable, fully branded if it's a good platform that's actually white labeled like Boardroom is. It could be free to launch. Not all of them are, but ours is free to launch. And it becomes a win-win partnership as a result, right? I'm not really here trying to sell you as much as I am get you to partner with me to add value to your clients and grow both of our businesses. And by contrast with the duct tape model, this is very quickly monetizable. Monetizable, is that a word? All right, let's roll with it. So you get all of the benefits with the white label option of being a software company without the headaches that come from the software company thing, like in the first option. It's because we handle all client training, onboarding, customizations, tech support, all the stuff that you don't want to deal with. The white label partner, Boardroom in this case, does for you. So I want you to imagine, instead of completing a campaign and then hunting for new clients or trying to justify your existence to existing clients every month, imagine that you become a part of their infrastructure, right? So something that they log into every day, an indispensable must-use tool that they are more than happy to pay for because it's helping them save time and grow their business in the process. So if that resonates at all, if that's something you're looking for, then click the button near this video, book a call, free consultation with my team, and we'll just see if it's a good fit to partner together. Thanks for watching.